This man was preparing to break out of prison. When the transport vehicle carrying him arrived at a railroad crossing, it was deliberately delayed for a short time under arrangements made by his former cellmate. During those crucial few moments, another man secretly drained all the gear oil from the prison transport. As a result, the vehicle broke down the moment it rolled onto the tracks. In the distance, a train came roaring toward them at full speed. But because the transmission was stuck and couldn't be shifted back into neutral, the officers couldn't push the vehicle even an inch, no matter how hard they tried. Watching the chaos unfold, Fax slowly smirked. Then, completely calm, he spat a handcuff key out of his mouth. The key had actually been hidden there earlier by the prison guard who stole the first bite of his dessert. So while the prisoners and guards desperately jumped out of the transport vehicle, the train violently smashed into it. By that time, Fack had already escaped on a motorcycle prepared in advance. But surprisingly, on the very night of his successful escape, he didn't rush off to seek revenge. Instead, he went straight to a local nightclub, and the reason he came there was simply to sing a song and enjoy a dance. After finishing his performance, Fack headed to his former cellmate's hideout. The place was disguised as a hidden auto repair shop. His new identity had already been prepared for him. 3 days later, a smuggling ship bound for Dubai would be leaving port. The good news was that once he arrived in Dubai, he could finally begin a brand new life. But the bad news was that the trip would cost 7 million rupees, and his former cellmate could only come up with 1 million. That meant they somehow needed to find the remaining 6 million within the next 3 days. Surprisingly, Fack didn't seem too worried about the money at all. The very next day, he prepared to make his move against Julie, but the sudden appearance of a little girl temporarily interrupted his plan. After secretly following the mother and daughter to a private hospital, Fack finally learned the truth. Julie's husband was suffering from a severe heart condition. At that moment, he was desperately waiting for a heart transplant. But the biggest problem was exactly that. During this critical period, the insurance company had already rejected his medical coverage claim. Then the attending doctor explained that even if they somehow gathered the money, the surgery still couldn't happen. The available donor was too old, and the organ failed to meet transplant standards. The hospital refused to risk performing the operation. Just when Julie had completely run out of options, a mysterious man suddenly approached her. He claimed he could provide a perfectly suitable donor immediately, with no waiting list required. According to him, every medical indicator would match perfectly. The only issue was the price. If Julie could gather 8 million rupees within 3 days, the surgery could be arranged immediately. Hearing this, Julie was overwhelmed with both hope and despair. And Fack, who had secretly followed her the entire time, witnessed every single detail. After seeing the situation unfold, he suddenly came up with a plan that could kill 2 birds with 1 stone.